Welcome to FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. There's always a high-intensity atmosphere in the group stage. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see South Sudan taking on USA. Taking a look at USA, this is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And seeing how things are shaking out for South Sudan as well. They were victorious in their first of 2 group stage games.
Yeah, so in this FIBA tournament, winning both group stage games is big. You finish first, plus you get a good seed in the final round.
You know, with the FIBA game being several minutes shorter than the NBA, players can really go full tilt with their energy.
That's especially important in the first half. You don't have to leave as much in the tank, so you tend to see more chase down blocks, scrambles, and sprinting early in games. It's really fun to watch.
Now here's Thomas, down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. They get it back. Here's Flag. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Anthony with it. Covered by Mobley. Outside Curry. For 3, Durant. Rebound USA.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Edwards, the pass to Thomas. To the middle. And Mobley gets it to go. You know, one major difference in international play, FIBA rules allow basically any type of zone defense.
Yeah, there's no defensive 3 seconds. You can park a big man near the rim, and that can really change how you approach things on offense.
Here's Durant, and yep, it's good.
You got to push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Thomas outside. Up top, Edwards. Over Bryant. And it's USA with another.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Durant. Curry passes to Bryant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thomas with the ball. It's Edwards on the wing. Mayo, the pass to Edwards. And it's USA with another.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
South Sudan trails by 5. Outside Curry. Right side Durant. Over Flag. Durant, no good. When NBA fans think of players from South Sudan, Manute Bol has to be the first to come to mind.
Well, Manute was a very memorable player, that's for sure. At 7'7", he was one of the tallest players in NBA history. He was a tremendous shot blocker and a fan favorite every time he took to the court.
Curry looking it over. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got 6 points.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
It's Edwards on the wing. To the wing, right side. Pulls up on the wing. South Sudan pulls it in.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Curry passes to Durant. And again, it's South Sudan with a three.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Edwards against Bryant. Back to Edwards. Mobley, a screen on Bryant. Edwards for three. Missed it. 3 for 6 now.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Curry passes to Durant. And here's Bryant outside. Mayo with a rebound. You know, South Sudan had only played in 2 international tournaments prior to 2024.
Yeah, so they weren't on a lot of people's radar. But they burst onto the scene when just 10 days before the Paris games, they came within 1 point of beating Team USA in a friendly. Suddenly, everybody said, whoa, this team can play.
Catching up on the changes for South Sudan. Jordan comes in for Anthony, and it's Johnson in for Stephen Curry.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's McMillan. Again, the miss by USA.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Outside Johnson. Durant for three. He drops it from range. Durant's for South Sudan.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Mobley on a screen. They need this. Drops in the three. Mobley's got 5 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Thomas outside. Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Johnson passes to Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Durant finds Johnson. Over Thomas. Johnson with a bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Thomas. Still no points. Wembanyama pass to McMillan. USA needs to get a shot off here. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, USA with the triple.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. USA out in front, leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. It's quarter 2 here in this group stage game at the FIBA tournament. Glad to have you back with us. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And it's South Sudan with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Edwards. They set the pick. There's the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Pass to Anthony. The baseline J. Blocked. It's Edwards on the wing. Inside. Here's Stevens. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Now here's Jordan. Still without a bucket. Pass to Pippen. And stolen by Edwards. Now Wembanyama. Covered by Jordan. Wembanyama, no good. South Sudan trails by 4. Outside Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Here's Stevens. Tries it from 19. Drained it for 2 points. And USA leads by 4. Time called here. South Sudan decides to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. South Sudan trails by 4. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the line for 1.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for USA. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And man, wanting it more.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Outside Curry. Throws it up high. And Anthony slams it in.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Anthony's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Pass to Stevens. Curry with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bryant outside. And here's Curry. The 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Edwards, a pass to Stevens. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Outside Johnson. And here's Curry for 3. And again, it's South Sudan with a 3.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Johnson against Edwards. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. So for USA, Wembanyama's checked in for Edwards. And it's Thomas in for Stevens. And a change for South Sudan. Durant, he's checked in for Anthony. Here's Wembanyama. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Thomas. Here's Mayo. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from the top of the key. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. South Sudan leading by 3. Outside Curry. Outside Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for South Sudan.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And he drops the first. And And both free throws good for Durant.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Curry against Thomas. Over Curry. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 5 points.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Curry passes to Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And South Sudan leads by 6.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Offensive board. Shots good by McHale.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Curry passes to Durant. Johnson for 3. And it's flagged with a rebound. Outside Wembanyama. Thomas outside. 1:53 left in the first half. Unloads from 13. Here's McHale. Pass to flag. Here's Thomas. Here's flag. Here's Mayo. Here's McHale. And finally, they hit one. McHale's gotten his second bucket of the game.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Curry passes to Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Thomas. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to flag. Three-pointer. South Sudan pulls it in. Now here's Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 7-point South Sudan lead. 29 seconds left in the first half. And here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Curry. And it's South Sudan with another. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for South Sudan. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
36, South Sudan, 45.
Welcome back to the second half of this FIBA tournament group play game here on 2K Sports. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so here's USA. They trail by 9. Pass to flag. It's deflected. Thomas against Curry. And here's Bryant from behind the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Now here's Edwards. Thomas outside to the inside.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And so Curry will bring it up for South Sudan. And he's going for the oop here. And Anthony slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Stolen by Bryant. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
USA trails by 12. Outside Edwards. Ooh, poked away. Clock at 6. Pass to Mayo. Plenty of space. That one goes. Count it. Mayo's got 6 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Curry passes to Durant. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 19 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
They get it back. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Durant. 19 points in the game. And it's South Sudan with another.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
USA trails by 13. Pass to Flag. Thomas outside. And he lobs it up top. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
And here's Curry for 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 11.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. Pass to Flag. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Flag's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Durant. Now Bryant. 9 points in the game. Curry gets the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Curry with it. He's got 13. No coverage that time. Durant's for South Sudan.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Flag. He's got 7. Here's Mayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Mayo's got 10 points.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Thomas against Curry. Durant looking around. KD out here flexing on people.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Thomas outside, shoots over Curry, and it's USA with another. South Sudan leading by 12. Anthony up top, covered by Mobley. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Thomas outside. Here's Flag. He's covered by Curry. From 9 feet. And that one's good. Flag. He's got 9.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And here's Curry. 16 points for him. Here's Durant. It's blocked. Pass to Edwards. Thomas outside. Here's Mayo. Back to Thomas. Edwards for 3. Durant pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Tries the spin move. Bryant, the pass to Durant. Over Flag. And it's South Sudan with another.
And I just love Durant's mindset. He knows his role is to score as often as he can for his team.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas outside. Oh, sweet move. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. South Sudan out in front. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Hi, folks. We've reached the fourth quarter in this group play game. It's FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Now here's Curry.
USA foul. Wembanyama. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pippen outside. 5 to shoot. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. And South Sudan leads by 20.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Outside Wembanyama. Knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson passes to Pippen. Back to Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Stevens. Pass to Mayo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Mayo's got 10 points in just the second half. Johnson on the wing. Pippen outside. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for South Sudan.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. USA trails by 20. Wembanyama, pass to Stevens. Out to the right wing. And here's Flag outside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
They set the screen. Pippen, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nails the baby hook.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Mayo, the pass to McHale. Here's Flag from deep. And again, USA with the triple.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Now Curry, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, it's good. And South Sudan leads by 18.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Wembanyama down low, covered by Johnson. No problems knocking that one down. Mayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Bryant outside. The kick out to Johnson. Bryant outside. Over Flag. Bryant, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Oh, and Bryant with the block. Chalk up 2 there. South Sudan leading by 14. Outside Curry. He takes it in. Pass to Johnson. Bryant outside. Here's the pick. Over Flag. Rebound USA. McHale's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Stevens. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pippen buries it down low.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Here's Stevens. Pass to McHale. Here's Flag. Wide open look. That misses.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
Pippen outside. Here's Curry. Now Johnson. That's off. Here's Flag. With the shot. Yes, sir! Hits the jumper.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Time called here. South Sudan decides to talk it over. And South Sudan making a change here. Here's Curry. Outside Durant. Ooh, the shot misses. And Thomas has got the ball here for USA. Now Mobley. Edwards. Muscling it up and in. Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Curry with it. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From about 16. Oh, it's off target. USA trails by 12. Outside Edwards. He launches. Oh, it misses. Here's Durant. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Flag. And he gets it from 15. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant outside. Now Curry shoots a three. Money from three.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now Mobley jacks up a three. Yes, sir, with the three. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Edwards. Curry! The three is in!
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So we see South Sudan taking the W here.
Well, with this 2-0 record, they win their group. They get a good seed in the final round. This is how you start a FIBA tournament.
And with how well they played, is this team a favorite?
You have to mention them amongst the title contenders. They've been outstanding thus far. I just like how they're playing great team basketball.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching our broadcast. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Pick it up.